What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to look at God of War again. But somebody wanted to see how it does with FSR and everything. And I can't remember if I really included much of that at all in the last one, or if it was FSR 2.0 or whatever. So I figured I'd oblige. And then I also thought I didn't include my secondary computer or primary computer, and they're both completely different than they once were anyway. So it'll be fun to include those now too. So today we're going to do 1440p. And we're all set up as this is its natural habitat and all that. I already got the controller hooked up and everything. So let's hop back in and probably watch me get owned by more creatures again. But hopefully I'll get back into the groove. I just haven't played the damn game in forever. I'm playing Plague's Tale, Sonic Frontier, and Modern Warfare 2. But anyway, let's hop on into the game and have a look at some settings. And keep in mind, this time I'm using just OBS, not capture, so it is going to lose a little FPS until we get to the camera recorded portion. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, to the game. Well, let's do a little 1440p now. So first though, let's get a baseline and see how it does without any FSR. Otherwise, how will we know how good FSR is doing, right? So we're starting with FSR off, and everything is on ultra. Man, that's really going to suck keeping going on ultra for ultra wide and 4K. Anyway, to the game. All right, let's get ourselves some gameplay here without any FSR on.
A lot of these seem to end with Thor killing them.
Imagine that.
Yes, it does. Oh, what did I see there? Why not? Get a little life? Do a little moonwalking, and now let's jump back over here. We're just barely sitting at 60, but we are dropping below here and there. Yeah, but it's probably fighting. You do get a performance boost from running on an external monitor, but of course 1440p is harder to run than 1080p, so kind of seems very similar in performance, actually. Hey, you. Fight me. Woohoo, whoa. You're an angry motherfucker, aren't you? Oh, a third one, huh? Oh, what are you doing with this? Ah, you're gonna summon some help, are you? Okay. I'll kill you first. Whoa. Man, the thing is good at shooting me with fire. Time for you to die. Oh crap, he's doing it again? Oh, he got me. You little bitch.
Gonna be all right.
No, probably not. I think he's gonna kill me at this rate. Woohoo. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I really do have to watch out or he'll fuck me up. Oh, he got me. Didn't kill me yet. Won't take much more. All he's gotta do is basically graze me and I'm toast. Oh, cool. The boy killed him. Well, alright then. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and move on? Alright, now we're gonna turn FSR on and we will start with FSR Quality. And this is FSR 2.0. So it should be quite a huge step up from 1.0. But anyway, now let's just go look at the rest of these graphics real quick. We're still on Ultra and all that good stuff. So now to the game, we'll see how it does. Well, here we go with some FSR quality. And at least while we're recording, we still might drop under 60 here and there, but gotta keep in mind while I record, you do lose a little performance. I still think we would have slightly dropped under 60 without any FSR on though. Maxed out, but only here and there. But with FSR, we're getting pretty good FPS even while we record, so that's pretty nice. And you can kind of think of recording as streaming. If my stuff can do decent here, people can stream no problem, because there's no way people are streaming at 4K, 100, what do you call it, kilobits a second, like I am with my camera and my recordings. They probably gotta be doing more like 720p, maybe 1080p. Hell, I couldn't do that any more than that if I wanted to. I only have 35 meg upload, even though I have gig download. That's the wonders of Charter. And I think that's because it's not really a fiber network yet. So it can't handle both. It can only handle one or the other. And I guess I'd rather have a gig up than down. I download more stuff than I upload, even though I have a lot of upload or YouTube videos that I upload.
Sadly for Thrym,
That's weird. The sound kind of like went out for a second there. That's kind of weird.
He had robbed the greatest giant killer of his greatest weapon. He offered to trade it back to the Asus.
Whatever though. I'm still happy with OBS. It works so much better than Windows.
At this point, Freya was
and they
married
both
to Odin,
are about
and
the same
Odin,
amount of
frankly, would have traded
performance
up for a
loss
sufficiently
from what
strong
I've
need.
seen when I did that little how I record videos video. It looked like they were, at least in that one game, pretty damn similar. But then again, it's not like Ni no Kuni 2 is like the hardest game in the world to run. Hey, we got some wolves to fight? Alright. Yeah, you guys were really, really out of your league. You shouldn't have attacked me. Alright, let's reach our hand in here and see what we got. Ah, Dust of Realms, eh? I still have more of those to close, don't I? 11 out of 18, huh? Yep, still got quite a few to go. But still not, like, none, so doing alright. Oh, is that some life? I could use some life. It's only a little tiny bit of life, but hey, anything helps. Anyway, though, let's get back on the boat, and then let's move along. Well, the time has now come for FSR Balanced. FSR 2.0 to Balanced, to be exact. Not no FSR 1.0 bullshit, which is basically Baseline mode. Everything else is Ultra, just like it has been for the rest of the tests. So now let's go see how it does. Well, now we got FSR Balanced, so let's get a little gameplay for that in
sought to
now.
ransom Thor's stolen hammer for Freya's hand, presenting Odin with a rare opportunity.
A very rare opportunity indeed.
Thrym's palace was in Jotunheim, and only giants know the way.
Oh, I'm glad this guy is here to pronounce shit for me. There's no fucking way I would have pronounced any of this shit correct.
So, Odin coerced Freya into using her Sather magics to conceal Thor. So
Hell, I'm surprised I can get Odin and freaking Freya correct. Only because I've heard them in so many different games, and so many movies, and so many animes. So I've just heard them pronounced enough to know what they are. Heck, I remember there was a Freya in Final Fantasy IX. She was cool. She had a lance and she'd jump up into the sky and come back down, do a shit ton of damage, and can't be hurt while she's up there either, so pretty cool. Really hope they'll remake that game. And 8. I never even got a chance to beat 8. My girlfriend at the time let me borrow the CDs, but unfortunately the CDs had scratches in them, so I got to the, I think, 3rd disc, and then it was like a movie, and it got done with a movie and said, insert the next disc, so I did, and then it just sat there saying, please insert the next disc. And I was like, but I did. And it didn't even really seem that scratched, so I was kind of disappointed. So it'd be kind of cool to actually play that one. Kind of glad I didn't play it back then, though. I probably wouldn't have understood of what to do, because it's not like quite as normal as some of the other Final Fantasies, so I probably would have gotten irritated at it and hated it. Just like I did 10. I hated 10 at first because it had the sphere grid system, and I liked just leveling up and getting more powerful. But now that I've gotten a lot older, I'm sure I could effortlessly go through the sphere grid and be like, oh no, this is actually pretty awesome. You can sit here and make every character exactly the way you want, instead of just being like, hey, you level up, it is what it is. You get what you get, you know? All right, let's turn around here. This seems like a good spot to turn around. I don't want to be getting into, like, weird woodland land and not be able to get back to my lake. And all right, moving up, let's drop the FSR 2.0 down to performance now, which apparently is 720p, at least when you're at 1440p to start with. So there you go. Now let's go look at the rest of the settings real quick, just to show you they're still all on ultra and whatnot. And there we go. Not many to look through, so very quick. To the game we go. This is FSR Performance now, so let's get a little gameplay in now. And that looks kind of bad now, but I've seen worse, and 1.0 was way, way, way worse than that. Like performance, FSR 1.0 kind of looked like this thing's 2.0 ultra performance, if that makes sense. Like no matter what, ultra performance still looks like crap, at least when you're at this resolution. It looked even worse at 1080p though, so I guess I shouldn't say that yet for this. We don't know what it looked like yet. We haven't gotten to it. But at 1080p, it looked like garbage. It looked like worse than anything on like even a Nintendo Switch. Except for the FPS department. No matter what you did with the graphics, I guarantee a Switch is not getting 60 FPS in a game like this. 30 would be a pipe dream, probably too. It'd probably be like sometimes 30, but most of the time dropping down into the low 20s. Like 23, 24 at times. That's what it seems like a lot of games do, a lot of the newer games. That thing is just getting... The Switch, unfortunately, even though it's a good console, it's cool and all, but now the Steam Deck's around, it just looks a little bit weak. So hopefully To's got plans to come out with a new one soon. I mean, the old Breath of the Wild was already melting the old one. So I can't imagine what the new one's going to be like when it comes out. Breath of the Wild 2, I mean. But I think it's coming out before a new Switch, so I guess we'll find out. But that's just my opinion. I think it needs a little more power. Yeah, I'm not expecting, like, a lot of crazy people want, like, 4K and all that on it. Like, no, you don't need 4K on a little handheld like that. That's just, like, ruining the GPU, or making the GPU work way too hard. You're going to need a super powerful GPU that doesn't even honestly exist. I don't think there's a single one that exists that can go in something that small. That'll give you true 4K, 60 FPS experience. And then it's such a small screen, it's pointless. Like, even my laptop, like, 1440p is a stretch. Like, it looks crisper if you have them side by side, but if you just play at 1080p on a 15-inch screen, at least for me, and I have better than 20/20 vision, it looks great. Like I said, though, of course, if you put them side by side, I'd be able to tell the difference, sure. But at 15 inches, it's not the end of the world. Now, once you get past, like, 20 inches, up to about 23, then I think it's about time to start moving up to 1440p. But that's just my opinion, of course. Anyway, though, why don't we go ahead and move on? Well, last up, before we do camera gameplay, let's do ourselves a little FSR Ultra Performance now, which is 854 by 480, so 480p, basically. And then we got all the rest of our settings still on Ultra and all that, but trust me, it probably won't matter. It's probably going to look like absolute trash, but hey, there's only one way to find out. Let's go jump in the game and see for ourselves. Well, here we go with some FSR Ultra Performance here, and like I thought, it does not look very good anymore. Not as bad as I was expecting, though. Yeah, and the kid needs to shoot at this. I've tried everything I can possibly think of on him to get through that, but does not work. Okay, wow, that looks really bad when you, like, throw his weapon. That's where you can definitely tell the 480p an edge. Oh, that was just a seagull. I heard something behind me. I thought there was a fucking monster about to attack me. I was going back, what the fuck? I'm trying to open this blasted door, but I can't figure out how to make the blasted kid shoot this stupid crystal. And throwing this damn axe at it over and over again isn't going to do me any good, but I'm just angry at it, so I'm just taking out my frustrations, throwing the axe at it and whatnot. But I know nothing will work besides having the kid shoot at it, but whatever. I'll figure it out eventually, either through my New Game Plus when I replay it right before the next game comes out, for PC anyway. Or if I get bored, I'll replay it real quick and then just play it on PS5. It's nice to have options. and then just buy it again later on PC if I feel like it. Or not, if I already beat it. Alright, time for me to take myself a little hit, I think. A nice little do-si-do. Ah, that's the good stuff. Skunky and piney flavor. Mostly skunk. Skunky and weed and is one of my favorite weeds. Followed by fruit. Well, alright. Let's look through, whoops. Let's look through these settings real quick. That we're going to use for camera. We're going to do quality. FSR 2.0. And everything's still going to be on Ultra. And Ultra Plus for reflections. And alright. And with that, why don't we go hop into the game? Well, alright. Let's hop into the game for some camera gameplay. There's another one of those things. I don't have too many more to close. So I may have beat the game, but it's not like I did everything there is to do in it. Okay, why is this so quiet? Oh, no wonder. Let's just do 30, fuck it. I'll have to up the volume a shit ton in editing for the other screen recorded part, though. Luckily, that's an option. Otherwise, I'll just have to redo everything, and that wouldn't be very fun. Okay, here's one.
Prepare yourself.
Ooh. Ha! Ooh, he hit me. Ha! Kid keeps owning these bastards.
It is over.
Alright, we got another one of those. 12 out of 18. So there's still quite a few left, but not too many left. Anything else to do around here? We'll go back out here. I don't know what the fuck's all in there. Probably something that'll fuck me up. Alright, where's our boat? There's our boat. Boat ho! Ooh, there's something I can crash into.
What's that down there? You wanna beat you?
Why not? Alright, that's another thing. I need to figure out how to make this kid shoot these bows. I think that's how I would have gotten through that weird crystal part too, but I swear I've hit every fucking button I can hit, and just cannot seem to figure out how to get him to do it. Yeah, at least I can break that down easy peasy. I didn't think so. Figured I'd try, though. It needs fire. Oh, hello. There we go. That takes care of that shit. Some more hack silver. Damn. Another one of those things. Gotta figure out how to do that. There's so much more loot to be had if I can just figure out how to make the kid shoot his damn bows on command. He does it by himself during battle, but I don't know. I figured I'd be able to figure out. See, here's another thing I could use it on.
Your challenges mean nothing to the gods, Spirit. They do not listen.
Do not mock my pursuit of vengeance. While my family devoted their lives to worshipping Thor, I've devoted mine to his downfall. And I will start with that statue in the middle of my father's grave.
Unlikely. You are dead.
Is there something we can do?
For a reward, of course.
If you bring down the statue, you have my blessing to loot my father's grave. He rests on an island.
Ooh. Well, that could be fun.
Why do you hate Thor so much?
After my father passed, my mother built a statue on his grave. Imagination has, and the god of thunder himself came to offer condolences. At first we were thrilled, but he quickly took advantage of our hospitality.
Of course.
My mother begged him to leave, and Thor, in his drunken rage, killed him. I was left with nothing but grief. Eventually I lost that as well, and found only rage in its place.
I'm so sorry.
Come, boy. We have a statue to destroy. Boy, over here.
Sir,
What do we have here?
it's another one of those maps.
Cool. Ah, that's just one of these. Okay. They keep tricking me thinking it's some cool-ass chest. Don't get me wrong, I like being able to teleport around like that, but... So what, he wants me to bring down, what, that statue? Oh, apparently I have to find a statue of Thor. That doesn't look like Thor all the way over there. I think it's a bigger statue than that.
My father's grave lies on an island to the east. Do not mistake my mother's statue of Thor with that monstrous eyesore to the south.
Alright, though. Why don't we go ahead and wrap this video on up? Well, alright, guys. That is a wrap for God of War. At 1440p, anyway. Still got plenty more to come. But it did very good at 1440p thanks to that little performance boost it get. I'm pretty sure we stayed above 60 the whole time. Except for when we were recording, of course. But that doesn't really count. You always have to add some FPS to that. And that's why I started doing the camera at the end again, too. Because then you guys get to at least see what it can really do. Still wish there was a way for me to screen record with the capture card for all the resolutions. That would be so cool. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about that. But I'd still want to do a little camera because some people like that. But anyway, enough rambling. It's time to end. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's time for me to move on to ultra wide. So, till the next video, peace out, guys.